Hey, welcome back. Let's continue our journey as we terraform this new planet. And we still need to figure out what to do with all that iron, because the iron is by far the biggest sided product of that ore processing. Yeah, we're gonna die. And we didn't drop anything because there wasn't anything to be dropped. We're gonna bring... And now we can automate the food production too. We're gonna make some more super alloy. There's not enough titanium. We can't do anything without more super alloy. Let's see what's up with titanium. So the dolomite, it doesn't even give me a break. So we get... Yeah, we get titanium from bauxite. We really need to crush everything, apparently. Alright, we're gonna create this the proper way, and then we're gonna enjoy the fruits of our labor. Well, I can drop the uranium here, why not? And now can deconstruct this and reconstruct it closer. So this thing supplies bauxite. And this thing, once we fill it, is gonna demand bauxite. Right, I'm gonna start creating more of these lockers here. And we're gonna demand iridium here. Or uranium. This is gonna supply uranium. And we create another one for iridium. All right. Now the most ideal thing would be if we could create another fabricator at this point. This one, this one could create super alloy. Now hopefully these three will produce titanium and we're gonna die. Is that some kind of meteor or just basic storm? No, this is the super alloy storm. I want to see if we can get any bauxite from this ore crusher. The titanium from this ore crusher. Nope. Let's empty this first. And let's move this one closer. And we'll put the dolomite back in. Alright, this is gonna supply, apparently, aluminum, iron, magnesium, and silicon. This is gonna supply a dolomite, the iron, the iridium, uranium, and superalloy. And this, we'll see what that's gonna supply. And we can perhaps now move this light like this. We can now create a few more of these lockers here. Iridium, and that's gonna be uranium, and that's gonna be iridium. So this somehow crafts a superalloy. Apparently, one of these things produces the titanium after all. So this is now supplying superalloy, this is now supplying uranium, and this is now supplying iridium. And we can now finally have a steady flow of the super alloy towards that place. Now I think we can create one auto crafter now. So that it can produce superfood for us. That's the next big thing that we're gonna do. And I think our drones are already overloaded. I don't see them running around the base too much. So alright, let's place the auto crafter first, and we'll see what we're gonna do later. And now we lost power. This is gonna be creating super quality food, and it's gonna be supplying that. This is gonna be retrieving beans. Now we'll need to make a few more of these. But not without power. So we have some more power fuses. The easiest way to provide power at this point is just to put another fuse into our power plant. And I'm gonna show you, we were producing around 11,000, I think, power, and now one fuse made that into 15,000. So I hope now you can see how much energy the one fuse is worth. Alright, how's our super alloy production going? Not too great. So here we'll have 2 more lockers. And I'm kinda losing patience. We have empty lockers down there. Might as well deconstruct them. On this side, we'll be having, let's say like this: beans, honey, wheat, cocoa, so the raw material stuff. This is gonna demand beans. This is gonna demand honey. And this is gonna demand cocoa. And this is gonna demand wheat. And this is gonna be producing high quality food. And this is gonna be ultimately storing cookies. So we'll place beans here. And we'll create another fabricator for the cookies. All right, can we? No, the titanium is still. Might as well. Might as well create another tier 3 extractor specifically for titanium. I mean, we can. Let's see. This one is producing bauxite, but we can order it to produce titanium. For now. We're still full on iron. And we'll need to bring titanium to this room. So this is gonna be demanding titanium. And this is gonna be supplying titanium for now. No, not again. Thank you. Alright, we now have enough to produce another fabricator up there and be done with our food processing station. That is for basic use, of course. If you wanna export something, it's gonna require much more. So this is gonna produce cookies and it's gonna supply cookies. And yeah, we need flour. So we need another fabricator. That will be ready soon enough. Now we might as well. Yeah, we need to wait for the another super alloy rod. How's our silk farm going? We have some fabric. Let's see if we can use that fabric to create something interesting. Oh, we might as well create some gym later. I want to replace this sorry. So this advanced bed requires so much fabric. Well, that's wasted fabric. Can now take some iron. perhaps do something like this. For now. So that's a fabric well spent. And we're advancing towards amphibian stage. And we haven't yet created a single fish. And we have aquarium. And we do not have super alloy. No, the supply is steady. We just need to give it some time. But let's finish up with the fabrication process upstairs. I started too many things at once. No, forgot the osmium. Let's get back. Alright, this is gonna produce flour. And it's gonna supply flour. Then we need to create one more locker. We don't need to, it's gonna hold the flour on its own. Sorry. We also need chocolate, right? Wow. And that's gonna be ready soon enough. Let's see if anything is clogged. Yeah, sooner or later, this aluminum won't be used. This is demanding the dolomite. All right. I'm gonna wait for some more super alloy so that we can create a super alloy. Oh yeah, what was I? Can we evolve some fish? No, these are just basic eggs, but we could use those. And I think we can create some aquariums upstairs. I think. So, 4 super alloy, 4 oxygen capsule, 4 circuit boards. And 4 fertilizers. It's tier 2. Let's try it like this. And let's evolve some fish eggs. For that, we're gonna be needing some phytoplankton. And our incubators. Now let me check, how do we evolve golden fish? So we need plankton C, tier 3 fertilizer, tier 3 mutagen, tier 1 fertilizer. And we only have tier 2 mutagen. But how do we create tier 3 mutagen? Well, it's not too hard. We'll just take 10 bacteria. We'll just take some sulfur and some nitrogen. Alright, that's enough. It requires tier 1 fertilizer. And the plankton C. Let's see if we're gonna get goldfish. And we also need to create some lockers so that we can place the plankton inside. Alright. At the moment, this one is gonna demand C only. And this thing is gonna supply all three. Let's see if we can make one more of those. Yep. We're gonna do that. No. Let's take fabric. Let's deconstruct it into silk. we'll need one more. Alright, now we can use some bioplastic nuggets. We have just enough. And some super alloy. Another super alloy storm. So definitely there is some algorithm behind the scenes which is feeding us the things that we lack. But I just can't be bothered running around gathering one super alloy chunk at a time. I'm not sure if your drones can pick those up, but we created demand back in our storage room, so I think if drones can pick those up, they will. So now we're gonna, maybe if we increase the priority, I'm gonna do that. We're gonna increase the priority and let's see what's gonna happen. Alright, we're gonna take a break here. If you like this episode, hit that like button down below, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.